So you wanna know what is the
Cyber Blues.
first thing you have to know it's what it is the blues
A lot of people wonder, what is the blues?
and what it is the cyberpunk culture.
You in there?
I think this all began in the end of the year 2019. One of the last meetings with my friends, and we're all talking about the mood of the time. And I was just saying that things really seems to be very, very near of what we imagined in the early 80s. But let me explain that. Short after the release of the movie Blade Runner, the culture was like influenced by that kind of mood, that atmosphere. Then started to appear a lot of literature, movies, games, and things that explore these new ways of seeing the future. But not everything that is dystopic is cyberpunk. Cyberpunk have some bases we have to look if you wanted to really understand what is and what isn't the subgenre of science fiction. One of the things, it's a world dominated by lies. These lies are so powerful that people just don't see the real world around them. But it's not just that. We have some characters, usually the main characters, that are different. And these people are the cyberpunks. And one of the most incredible things was this game, the Cyberpunk 2020. This game was made in the 80s, and it was a fictional world made for role-playing games in a dystopian future that occurs in the year 2020.
Several years after.
There's a lot of things that is just like that world. The world forever changed in the 2020 year, and now we are on the 2021, and I think we really landed in this world. Okay, now you know about cyberpunk, and we have to talk about blues.
But I'm gonna tell you what the blues is. When you ain't got no money, you got the blues. When you ain't got no money to pay your house rent, you still got the blues. A lot of people holler about, I don't like no blues, but when you ain't got no money and can't pay your house rent and can't buy you no food, you damn sure got the blues. That's why it's that. Well, now meet me at the bottom, bring me my running shoes.
When we speak about the blues, we're not just talking about music, we are talking about a feeling. And that feeling, it's one of the most important things when you play the blues. What most people don't know is that the blues was how it was called or perceived the spirits of sorrow. They was always blue, like a blue ghost, if you like. So people started to say, oh, well, I have the blues with me, I have this spirits, this sad spirits with me, I have this kind of thoughts that must came from blue spirits, so I have the blues. In time, music started to bring these feelings to the lyrics of the songs, to the melodies, and as was mixed with other influences, the blues was born as a musical genre. And then we have that music speaking about the difficult life that people was living, trying to kind of win in a world that was made to destroy them. That's not so different than what we have in the cyberpunk culture. How could I mix these two worlds? The really old world with few elements like just a guitar and a voice or maybe some percussion, and these infinite possibilities of electronic music. So that's how I was born,
The Cyber Blues.
or how was the start of Cyber Blues. Well, you should just do your songs the way everybody does. People in the industry don't like when you show up with a label like Cyberpunk, Cyber Blues, or whatever. I think you shouldn't go that way. Maybe they are right, but I would like to try. And if you want to discover with me what the fuck is Cyber Blues, come on, we have a lot of work to do.
I'm going down.